Hello everybody, thanks for tuning into the channel today. My name is Vic, I'm a painter in Gloucestershire in the UK, and today we're going to be taking a look at this painting here. Now this one here is a flashback to 2012, and it's an oil painting that I did back then. Oil paintings are something I very rarely do, to be honest, and back in 2012 I had a little delve into oils. I probably did about 12, maybe 15 paintings like this, most of them pretty abstract actually, although I did do a collection of water meadow paintings, which I haven't actually got any left. I don't think I got rid of them all, I sold them all, but I did those in oil as well. As a rule, I don't use oil, and I kind of found out why I don't use oil, but what basically is they just take too long to dry. So for me, as like a commercial artist, they just take too long. Something like this, which is pretty heavy on the texture, if I can show you a bit more close up there, that is going to take something like at least 6 months to dry. And because it has got a texture, obviously the thicker it is layered on, the longer it's going to take. Oil paints, I actually love painting with oils, but it's just something that I don't do for that reason. Now this particular one is very abstract, so this one is done with a palette knife. I'm kind of working blind here because I can't actually see what's on the screen, but I'm hoping I've got most of this painting in shot. I will put a close-up of this painting still on the video in a second, but this one is done with a palette knife. And as you can see, it has got quite a lot of texture. If I can try and pick up some of that as we whiz around. So it's one of those things you're going to need to look at in real life really to get the most out of it. But I really did enjoy doing these, and I enjoyed trying just the sort of the process of actually mixing the paint. I don't mix on a palette. I'm a pain in the bum really when it comes to mixing. I just do my own thing, but I prefer to kind of slap it on the canvas and kind of mix it on the canvas, blend on the canvas as well. So what I'll be doing with something like this is I'll be putting the colours on basically, and then I'll be using the back enough to press them into that board. So this board has got a slight texture on it, and really push that down to get it into all those tiny little kind of grooves in there. As I've said on other videos as well, I will actually underpaint this, so this takes quite a while to do. So I'll underpaint the whole canvas with like a yellowy beige kind of a colour, and then that has to dry. Obviously that takes quite a long while because that's oil, and then I'll start to put the rest of the painting on and gradually kind of build it up. So something like this, I'll probably work from one side of the painting across to the other, which might sound a bit weird. It's kind of completely the opposite of what most artists do. Most artists will actually kind of outline the whole thing, get a rough idea what the painting is going to look like, and build the whole thing up uniformly, sort of layer on layer on layer, especially with oil. But me being me, totally untrained and just being a bit of a plonker, I just kind of worked my way across. So I kind of started, I think, off in this corner, and then the painting kind of grew really. I could kind of see where the painting was going, and as the paintings sort of mixed themselves almost, I just let the painting kind of grow until I ended up with the whole design there. So this painting here, it's on a board, so it's quite thin. It's on a board, so it would need sticking in a frame, and it measures 16 by 12. So it is dated on the front down the bottom, 2012. If anybody's interested in this one, by all means, you can drop me a line and I can give you a quotation on the price for it. But I say it would need to go in a frame. You can go online actually, you can buy frames dead easy now these days, so you can just go onto one of these websites where you just put in the details of the actual painting size itself, and then you can pick if you want to have a surround on it, whatever kind of frame you want, what kind of glass, what kind of perspex front, lots of things. They've really come a long way now. So if you ever want a painting framed, I would strongly advise you to have a look at one of these online people who actually do the frames like that, because they come a long way, and they're very good and they're very accurate. And also the glass, so if you want, I would tend to put this behind glass just to protect it, and it makes it look a bit more glossy as well. And these days you don't actually put glass on paintings anymore. It's like a very fine, I say perspex, it's probably not perspex, but it's as good as glass basically. It's a lot safer, because obviously if you've got children and things like that, you don't want anybody hurt themselves with glass or anything like that if the worst happens. So yeah, really good. So there we go. So I haven't got a title for this. I think it kind of remained anonymous, and but I really did enjoy doing this one, so I hope you've enjoyed taking a look at it with me. If you want to give this video a thumbs up, that would be absolutely super. I'm sounding like a parrot here because all these people say it's on YouTube, don't they? But hey ho, it's just the way YouTube works, and you know, the more people interact, the more the video gets suggested to viewers. So yeah, that's super. And also, if you want to subscribe, that'd be brilliant as well. But more importantly, just make a comment, tell me what you think about the paintings. I do love to hear from people, and let me know what you actually think about this painting. So thanks a lot for your time. I shall leave you in peace, and I shall see you in the next video very soon. Thanks a lot for your time. Take care. Bye-bye.